Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the former United States champion to celebrate the 4th of July. We've got Alberto Del Rio. Sorry, I had to do it. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I really miss Ricardo Rodriguez as the ring announcer. That was one of the highlights for me. This guy is ridiculously talented. He is just a real talented wrestler that unfortunately just is underutilized. And if you want proof of that, do yourself a favor. Go and look at his work in Lucha Underground. Excellent stuff. The feud he had there with, I forget the guy's name, but he reminded me of like a Mexican crossed with The Rock, crossed with a cowboy, which sounds honestly as entertaining as it is. They had like a bull rope match and a really good feud. Awesome job by ADR there. I think he was fantastic in Lucha Underground, really showed some of his talent. And mind you, some of the stuff he's done in the WWE has been pretty good as well. His most recent US Championship run, I don't think was anything too special. I wish he came in, he beat Cena. No hype, nothing special. He beat Cena really in a manner that you wouldn't expect Cena to be beaten. He just sort of did it. There was nothing, super exciting about it. And then he had the title for a little bit and then lost it in what was not really spectacular fashion. At least I don't think. I would have liked to have seen him as champion for a long time. I think with the brand split, he's someone that, whether it be Raw or SmackDown, as an Intercontinental or United States champion, could be a real just force for that particular brand that he's on. Because of his talent, I think he can carry it a lot. They did the whole League of Nations garbage, which could have been good, but really wasn't whatsoever, and sort of just disbanded. But this figure looks fantastic. I'm really keen to get my hands on an elite Alberto Del Rio. He came out a little while ago, but I've only just now got around to getting my hands on him and reviewing him. I love that he comes with the US Championship. I think that's a great accessory. Also comes with his Mexican scarf. In terms of packaging, there's a nice shot of him. Look how happy he is. Probably because he's going out with Paige. On the on the side, taking a look at the back, like a boss. Look at that. 239 pounds, 6'5", the cross arm breaker. Highlights WWE champion, the heavyweight champion, and the 2011 Royal Rumble winner. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see a lot of his early WWE work. I was not watching at the time. But now with the WWE Network, I can go back and check him out because I think he is genuinely probably one of my favorite wrestlers at the moment, if not the favorite. Other figures in the set, we've got Kevin Owens. That's an awesome looking figure. Samoa Joe, I am going to review for you guys because that is epic. You've got Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Kofi Kingston. A solid lineup of figures all around. So with that, let's get Del Rio opened up. Okay, and here we've got Del Rio opened up and out of packaging. A really cool looking figure. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. I think Mattel did a really good job. Definitely looks like Del Rio with the nice wavy hair there. Pretty cool. I mean, I'll bring in the basic Del Rio figure that we got a little while ago. It is essentially the exact same head scan. All that's really different, I guess, is the attire and his articulation being an elite figure. They did release pretty much the exact same, but as a basic figure. I guess the reason I chose the elite over the basic, even though the basic's a bit cheaper, more so for the accessories, in particular the United States Championship. It's always good to have belts. That way you can chop and change and put them with whatever figure you really want. Now, he's got a new tattoo recently that I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't know why he needed to do that, but each to their own. I love the black and gold combo. I think that looks fantastic. Lots of nice detail there moving through the gold on the black. He's really talented on the mic. They just need to give him a little bit more time. Lately, his work on the mic admittedly hasn't been all that good, I don't think. But he's someone that definitely is a great ring worker. And given the chance, and why I guess I'm so high on him is because of his work in Lucha Underground. He just impressed the hell out of me there. Now this does come off. It's just made out of a soft rubber, which isn't too bad. and he's got a ball jointed head, ball jointed arm, swivel bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel wrist. He's got the elite ab crunch, swivel waist, swivel in the legs, swivel in the thigh, bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and swivel in the ankle. So a ton of articulation, which is what you want from an elite figure. Now, in terms of accessories, he obviously also comes with the United States Championship. I think it's one of the coolest looking titles of all time. I really love the US title. I wish they would do more with it and make it a more significant championship. Rusev, my man, has it at the moment, but it just doesn't mean anything, and that's what's really sad. When Cena had it, at least it was something special. When they gave it to Del Rio, I think they had a opportunity that they missed pretty badly, to be honest with you. But I hope with the brand split, they do something special. Personally, I think you can have one world champion that floats between brands and then have the IC title on, example, Raw, and the US title on, say, SmackDown. And those are the main events. The US and the IC title are the two main championships. And then the WWE title obviously is floating. So that's something I would really like to see. You could do it too, as an example. And I know I'm giving my thoughts, and anyone can couch book, and it's a lot easier than being in the actual position. But I would love to see Brock Lesnar, hopefully he wins at UFC 200. Or even if he loses, make him the WWE champion. He works limited dates. He can float between both shows. It's perfect. Then you have an IC title and the US title champion that is the mainstay of each brand. It builds those titles up. I really want to see some value in those titles. Rather than creating two separate championships, one for each brand, you have essentially two championships already, one for each brand. So it makes sense to make them have a lot more added importance. Overall, I'm a big fan of this figure. Compared to the basic Alberto Del Rio that we got a little while ago before he left, I think this one is much nicer, mainly because I love the black and gold color scheme. I think that looks outstanding. It is a cool looking figure. It comes with the United States Championship, and on that basis, I think it's well worth recommending. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Elite Alberto Del Rio.